I haven't done this in a while, but here are my predictions for this weekend. Game week 22, right? We have the big one, Brentford and Liverpool, and it's shaping up to be a very interesting affair at the City Ground. We know that Brentford's home record is so good. They are actually in the top 3 for home records. Only Arsenal and Liverpool have a better home record, but Liverpool have the best away record in the league. So it is going to be a very interesting affair. You know Bournemouth score goals, and you know Bournemouth, especially at home, are threat. They're going to give us a game. But Liverpool are off the back of 2 disappointing draws, right? So firstly to Man United, where everyone expected them to dispatch Man United, and also they drew against the tricky Forest, who are 3rd in the table. So it's not easy, but Forest also beat them earlier on this season at Anfield. So it's looking like Liverpool are basically throwing themselves into a title race again when everyone thought they'd run away with it. And today isn't another opportunity for them to drop points and for Arsenal to make up. That's going to be very, very interesting. So I do think, though, that Liverpool, although with the pressure, it looks like they're starting to shake. They're starting to maybe crumble under pressure a little bit. Is starting to get found out, starting to get exposed? Is Salah off form also going to be what kills Liverpool? Because we know that Liverpool are so dependent on Mo Salah, whether it's goals or assists, and we know Salah sometimes in the second half of the season doesn't deliver as much as he does when he has a strong start. Maybe that's what's making everybody to think that it's an opportunity for Brentford to take points of Liverpool. Do I think that can happen? I do see Liverpool winning this game. Unfortunately, I know Brentford will make it a game. They will attack, and because of that, I do think they will score. But because of making it an open game, I think that suits Liverpool a little bit, and I do think Liverpool will walk away with all 3 points. So that's my prediction. I do think Liverpool win the game 3-2 or 2-1. I do see lots and lots of goals in this game. If it was a team like Forest, they can have a low block, sit back, be defensively solid. I think Liverpool struggle in those type of games. But if you make it open and you come after them, you basically play into their strengths, especially as a counter-attacking team with the pace of Mo Salah and the strong running that comes from the midfield. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Brentford, they just have to take their opportunities. If they take their opportunities, then they have a chance of, getting something from this game. But if Liverpool do go in with a defense that's as strong as I know it can be, yes, we know Alisson is not in his best of forms right now, and Liverpool are conceding too many goals, and also Trent, we know, is getting exposed on that right-hand side for now. So that's why I think Brentford will make it a game. But I think Liverpool, because of the quality, because of their attacking quality, and if you go toe-to-toe, I do think Liverpool go on top. So if you go toe-to-toe against Liverpool, I do think Liverpool will come out on top. So that's my prediction. I think Liverpool will beat Brentford. The other side of this coin is the Arsenal and Aston Villa game at the Emirates, and I do think Arsenal will also convincingly beat Aston Villa. We know Unai Emery is a very tricky coach, and he does sometimes give Arsenal a headache. We know previous seasons, this is where Arsenal lost the league. This fixture, especially where they dropped the most points between both, even at Villa Park and at the Emirates. At some points, they've even dropped 6 points, but earlier on this season, they beat Villa away, and I do think they will beat Villa at home as well. So I do think Arsenal will convincingly beat Aston Villa, because I don't think Villa are in the best of form, and I do think there's something off about Villa this season. Although if Villa do win, then they make it very interesting in the top 4 race. I do anticipate Newcastle continuing their winning form. Although Bournemouth is a tricky customer, I do think definitely that the Magpies are looking for 7 on the spin, and in those past 6 wins, they've beaten Manchester United, they've dispatched Spurs. Even though Bournemouth is really flying in the table, they could make it very, very difficult as well. Perhaps they could get another impressive, point after they got a point from Chelsea. I do think Newcastle win this game. In your other fixtures, I also think City will beat Ipswich, and maybe they will go back on their winning run. And I do think Manchester United against Brighton is going to be an interesting one. And I do see a draw. No. Manchester United against Brighton will be an interesting one. You think Ahmed basically rescued the game for Manchester United after they were dominated by Southampton? I do think a similar game will happen against Brighton, but Manchester United at Old Trafford have this way of getting results even though they're not playing well, and I do think that is something that's going to happen again. So yeah, I am going with a Manchester United win as well against Brighton. That is my sort of big predictions for this weekend. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Ladies and Gentlemen, it's match day.
Who will be there? Do you care though? Who will be there?